quick note. With one of the corona-related acts Congress passed in 2021, the 50% meal deduction limit is thrown out the window. Meals are now 100% deductible for tax years 2021 and 2022. Let's pretend like we're talking about prior to 2021 and every single year after 2022 when meals weren't or won't be fully deductible. So, why are meals not fully deductible? Everyone needs to eat every day, including employees while they're at work and their bosses, you, the owner. Because of that, the IRS only allows you to deduct 50% of the cost of business meals as deductible business expenses against your taxable income. So if you spent $200 at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse with your top managers, you can only reduce your overall taxable income by $100, even though you paid out $200. Expenses like rent or Google Ads or your software subscriptions allow you to deduct the entire cost, but meals are limited to just 50%. Now the 50% limit applies to both your business and your employees, including meals while traveling. So let's just talk about some qualifications for the meal expenses to be deducted at 50%. So the owner of the business or employee must be present. The cost of the meal or beverage isn't lavish or extravagant. The meal is with a business contact, like a customer, an employee, a vendor, or a consultant. And the meal has an ordinary and necessary business purpose. So as long as you can check all those boxes, you can deduct that meal at 50%. And meals while traveling away from home for business, whether you're eating alone or with others, are deductible 50% as well. It's important to remember that entertainment is not deductible. So the box at the Eagles game is not deductible as a meals and entertainment expense. But if you're able to get the link to split out the cost of the box and the catered food, you can write off half of that catering cost. So no more trips to the theater, baseball games, or trips to Six Flags. I mean, you can still go on those trips, but that expense should not be used to reduce your business's taxable income. And there's always an exception to the rule. So that 50% deduction is increased to 100% if the event you're providing food for promotes goodwill in the community, like sponsoring a community event. This would actually not be meals and entertainment. This would be listed as advertising expense in your books. You can also deduct 100% if the event's proceeds go to a charitable organization, or if the meal is an essential part of your business function, like if you're a restaurant critic or a food blogger. You can never deduct personal meals, like those Wawa trips, those Starbucks drive-thrus, that Chick-fil-A dinner. It's important to maintain records of who you met with for food, what the conversation was about, and who attended. This is important to maintain should anyone ever question your expenses in this category, as this is an often exploited category. If you found this video helpful, we're real accountants and CPAs who work with hundreds of small business owners just like you every day. Check us out at engagecpas.com to see if we're a good fit for your business. We also have business courses available to help small business owners understand their business. They're for you to learn about your financials, your taxes, how to pick the right entity, tax myths, and everything else about your business. Learn at your own pace. Check those courses out on the Education tab on our website. You can also find us on Instagram at Engage CPAs.